Pat from Rain Country Homestead, and today I'm over here at my wife's treadle machine, her sewing machine here, and she's been running this thing pretty much 24/7, and now it needs to be cleaned out. Do a little maintenance and lubrication on it. So that's what we're here today to do. And so the first thing that we have to do is take the belt off. We've loosened the belt already. It goes on this cog down below. So we just remove the belt and we flip the machine back. And all up underneath there we've done a little cleaning already. So it's a matter of getting in here with some air and blowing all this thing out in here. I'll take some of these covers and stuff like that off the machine. I've never been in this one before. I've been in some of her older electric machines that she's had in the past and pulled maintenance on them before and got a little more life out of them. So this one here is a pretty well built machine. She hasn't had any trouble with it. How long have you had it, Mama?
It's been over 3 years, and we haven't cleaned it, done a thorough cleaning on it.
And she's done a slew of quilts and blankets, and of course the latest and greatest thing, there's curtains and skirts and aprons. Thank you, dear. And so it's got quite a few miles on it, so we're just going to go ahead and see if we can clean this out a little bit. So I'm going to go get some air. You use these things for a long period of time, they get lint built up in here, and they won't, the tension will start getting haywire, all the cogs and all this stuff in here moves. And so by getting in here and cleaning this thing out and lubricating it on a regular basis keeps the wear and tear down on it. I'll go through and I'll check all the tightnesses of the screws and different things and make sure everything is tight and lubricated properly. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Anybody can do it, and it's just a matter of getting your air in here and getting a little bit of lubrication.
Something stuck in there?
Yeah, a little bit of...
Oh, look at that. I figured there was something. What color? Is it gray thread?
Yep.
Okay, that explains it, because it was after I'd made that last skirt for Stacy that I started having problems.
Oh, it's Stacy's fault.
And I'd used the charcoal gray thread.
There we go. I think that's part of your problem.
You shouldn't have to mess with that tension knob at the top. You should be able to set that on auto and just leave it alone. So when you suddenly start having tension problems like I was having, that says there's something's off kilter. Cattywampus.
Well, I am having tension problems.
Yes.
And it's not because of the machine, Mom.
Yeah. Yeah. And don't be fooled. It's not because of me either.
Oh, yes, it is. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah.
Nuh-uh. No, sir.
The good thing about using WD-40 is that it lubricates. The bad thing about it is that it helps accumulate dust, so it's really necessary to come in here every so often and clean this up, blow it out, wipe it down.
I keep my own can, actually, right over there in the windowsill.
Or a can that she pilfers from me out of the shop.
It's mine. I'm sure my name's on there somewhere.
Yeah. If it ain't, it'll be on there shortly, huh?
Yep.
is when all the world and YouTube are going to see whether or not I fixed it or broke it.
I don't think you will. It really shows up on the timing on the zigzag stitch. Let's make sure this is on auto where it should.
Well, don't put it on zigzag then.
Well, that's what I want to do so I can. Okay, something's all screwed up. What did you do here?
Heidi, all of the world is watching, so
Yeah, I want to have it for me to lock the stitch down. Well, it looks a lot better. Timing's still a little.
is that something on an adjustment?
I'm thinking we might still need to mess around.
Maybe I threaded it wrong or something.
I don't think so. This is the same problem I was having before, but I'll do it.
Oh, that looks a lot better.
Yeah, it's still not great. It's still not even. So I'm sure the cleaning out was good. It should look like this on both sides. This is the top thread, and it shouldn't look like that. Even on the lowest setting, it's still, you can see it's not even. All right, I'm back to show you what the final step was we needed to get this properly running, and it was actually the simplest step, and that is something we were overlooking because I kept telling Patrick I already took care of it, but I didn't take care of it good enough. So, and that is simply, as you can see, I've removed this plate again, and he got in here and did it right. And the little bobbin holder that's inside your machine, on this one, it sits down this way. On a lot of electric machines, it sits this way underneath, like my old ones did. And you'll see right there a little screw. And typically when you start having tension problems, it's that's all it is that little screw needs to be tightened up. You very rarely should ever have to adjust your tension if you're having problems up here. I have had this machine almost 4 years now, and until recently it's always just set on auto, and I've never had to adjust it. When I had to start turning it all the way down to 0 to get the right timing and all that, I knew there was something else wrong. And even though I'd tightened the bobbin, or the bobbin holder, I thought I had it good enough, I didn't tighten it enough. However, this machine had not had a good thorough cleaning in the whole time I've had it, and it was time for it to be done anyway. And you saw that there was some thread jammed up in here that needed to be removed, but it was still virtually pretty clean on the inside, and I was surprised after many years of using electric machines and sewing literally hundreds of costumes. I've never seen a machine stay that clean. So I'm very pleased with my Genome Treadle machine. So if you're looking into a Treadle machine, and you can buy these brand new, and I will have that linked below, and I found it on Amazon, and that is where I purchased it, and I love this machine. I say it in every video where I talk about this machine, and I highly recommend it, especially if you're going to go Treadle. Now, I've had people say that they have a Genome electric machine, and it's been a really good machine for them, and that's good to know too, because I'd have no idea, because I've never had, this was the first Genome I've ever had. The first Treadle machine and the first Genome. Now, one thing that's kind of cool is that we also have, I got the cabinet from Patrick's mom, and also got her old Good Housekeeping machine, which is electric, but it also has a wheel on it so that it could be used as a treadle. So that is very cool. We need to go through that and kind of do some adjustments and all that to get it working properly, because it's kind of messed up, timing wise and all that too. But for now, I'm really happy with this machine, and I really don't want to have to, change. I want to stick with what I'm doing. So anyway, there we go. Machine's all threaded. It's all working properly. So now I have to get back to business and finish all my mini skirt orders, and plus a couple of items I have set aside for myself. So thanks for watching. Take care, and God bless.